If you wanna stay with me, if you wanna try, maybe you could be with me, but only for the night. And I'll leave the window open, baby. Leave my key outside the door. We don't need to tell nobody, but I think I'm ready to be loved. Only for the night. If you wanna stay with me, if you wanna try, maybe you could be with me, but only for the night. And I'll leave the window open, baby. Leave my key outside the door. We don't need to tell nobody, but I think I'm ready to be You know it, the Lord, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, the Lord, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, the Lord, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, the Lord, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, the Lord, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, the Lord, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, the Lord, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, the Lord, you know it, for Sunday. You know it, the Lord, you know it, for Sunday.
All right, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the final race here in Season 9. The Championship 4 here at good old hot Atlanta. I don't think it's too hot tonight. Championship 4 drivers, you got Joey Maines, his first Championship 4 appearance, looking to be a possible favorite here. Out of his 5 wins in ISNF, 4 of them have came at drafting style tracks. You got Christian Delgado looking to pull an Daniel Hemrick style championship, collect his first ever win, and collect the championship while doing it. And of course, you got Hernandez and Robertson, two drivers that have been carving up the field all season long. I'm going to hand over to Rhea for a little bit. She got some announcements to make, some interviews to do, and we'll get going here in about 15 minutes for the race.
Yep. So first and foremost, congratulations to several award winners tonight. We're going to start off with the most popular driver award, and that is a poll that we've been taking all this week. And the winner for that is this season is Justin Barkley, who is also a founding member. It is Founders Week, so we're going to bring in Barkley in here for an interview
In Discord.
in a little bit.
There's a lot of drivers not in Discord.
Right. So, Isaac, if you want to make some sort of announcement in the iRacing session, then I'll go ahead and continue talking, and then you can get some more people.
I can't.
No?
No, because
Okay.
I'm not a driver. But I'll mute you for like about 5 minutes. And then
Okay.
while you're getting them in here, I'll start off with some playoff interviews. Kicking
Correct.
off with our 48 of Joey Mays. What's going on, Joseph?
Hello, Isaac. I was telling James a story.
Oh, was it a story about how you're going to win the championship tonight?
I told that one earlier. This is a different story.
No, but so real talk coming into tonight. You gotta be one of the. You're kind of an underdog making it to the championship four, but you gotta be a favorite coming into the race. You have 5 wins in your Isnf career. 4 of them became Super Speedways. Also, every season you have won a race, you've also went on to win 2 races that season. So if the trends keep on staying the same, you could be looking at your second win of the season, 6 overall, in your first championship. So what's kind of your thoughts going into this race? And I got to ask you, what is tire wear like here? I know they redid the tire model. I know before Atlanta, tire wear kind of matters with this drafting style track. Does it matter more now, or is it kind of still the same?
I haven't pulled into the pits to see what tire wear is like, but I can already tell tires are definitely going to be an issue this time because just alone, if you're not paying attention, the car wants to wander up the track on its own.
So
But
like a four-wheel slide, like a really lazy slide. Okay.
Especially in the draft, the car is going to be pushing if you're in the back of the track. You're gonna need to have some handling in your car.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight. Be kind of secretly rooting for you to win the championship here tonight. If you do, I'll make sure I come on over later to drink some beer.
All right.
All right. Unmute Rhea here. And no one is in. Oh, okay. I'll let you kick it off. Barkley's in Discord now.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and slide him up here really quick here to broadcast booth, Mr. Justin Barkley. How you doing
Hello.
this evening?
Hi. Good.
So first and foremost, founding member, thanks for putting up with me for 5 years, let alone all these knuckleheads that we have in the league coming and going all the time and wrecking people out and stuff. So grats on your 2 wins, I guess you got in Cup plus the championship last season. So nice job on all that. And with that all said, you get to win this season's season 9 most popular driver award. So hey, you're coming across the line tonight, no matter what, a champion in some sort of regard. You get a little bit of smaller trophy tonight, but it's not quite, Cup worthy, but hey, you got something. So everyone voted for you, man. You got it by a landslide tonight. So congrats on that.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks to everybody for voting for me, but unfortunate we're not in the final 4. It'd have been a lot more fun tonight if I was.
Oh yeah, for sure. So while we have you in the booth, I mean, what do you think you got for him tonight? I know you're obviously not going to go for the championship, but you're still going to try to trophy hunt tonight.
Oh, I always try to do that, but last couple times I've made it to the front and then get caught up in some chaos, and
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You got a couple of Yoda teammates ish out there, alliance mates, if you will. You gonna try and do whatever you can to help them tonight?
I'll probably do
Right.
my best.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, after winning the award for favorite driver, you gotta show something, right? So
Yeah, I'll probably help one of my Toyota Alliance teammates as I can, But
right.
congrats to the top 4 that made it in. Hope it's a good
Sound-
one.
Sounds good, man. We'll catch you later.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
So real quick, going off what Barkley said, I kind of got a chuckle at it, helping his teammates. I'm gonna really put Joey as a favorite because my championship winning trucks. You want to guess who pushed me to that, or worked with me all race long?
Who was?
James Bowles. Who's his teammate tonight? James is really good at working with someone when the
James
championship's
Bowles is in the five. Is in the 5.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha.
All right,
Yeah.
well, while we wait for more award winners getting here, I'll pull up another Championship 4 driver. I'll pull up Mr. Charles Robertson, the fastest driver all season long, collecting the most wins by a landslide. What's going on, Charles?
I'm doing all right, man. Just waiting for this race to start.
Yeah, last week at Pocono, I don't remember you running too well. I think you're top 10 most of the race, but definitely did not have the speed you wanted. But we come to Atlanta here tonight. I don't know if you've won this version of the track in Cup, but it's definitely different. I asked Joey this question. He wasn't quite sure. You might have done some officials or done some more racing here tonight. What is tire wear like tonight compared to this race last season?
I really have no idea, but the car, it does kind of feel kind of loose after about 10, 15 laps, especially if somebody really gets on you to try to push you. So I honestly don't know how it's going to go. I mean, anybody can win this championship. So it's just one of those deals. We just got to wait and see, man. So hopefully I'm in the right spot.
So are you kind of hoping this maybe turns into old Atlanta with how tire wear is going on, with how tires are wearing out? There we go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, just the way it feels. I feel like that's how it's going to be. The cars are going to get tight. You're probably going to have to lift, and you're going to have to rely on people not running you over when you are tight. So we'll just have to see.
Jesus, you got rid of your fire detector, and now you got a loud ass car in the background.
Yeah, my TV's pretty loud.
And Charles, while you're in here, man, thank you for 5 years of loyalty with Isnf, and putting up with me for 5 straight years, and one of the founding members here, and congratulations on your long list of success in this league leading up to this point. So if you win tonight the Cup Series championship, obviously it'll be your first Cup Series championship, but just putting that cherry on top of the sundae of the rest of the championships that you've won throughout your career in ISNF has got to be a major deal. I mean, because you've been building up to this your entire career. Over the last 5 years, you have a dirt championship. You have trucks, Xfinity, ARCA. I mean, looking back, you've got everything already signed, sealed, and delivered. So really, tonight is a big deal for you, right?
Has he never won the Cup championship?
No, I've come close. Season 1, I pretty much would have won season 1, but I've come close probably about 3 times already. But hopefully, I can seal the deal.
Well,
like you said, I pretty much won everything. So
while we got you in here, you do have,
and he usually stinks up the show while he does it too. But
while we got you in here, you do have another award. I'll let Rhea go over that one if she wants to.
Yes, you have a so you have been inducted into the ISNF Hall of Fame as a current active ballot member. So you are inducted into the ISNF Hall of Fame. We're going to be doing this every calendar year going forward on our anniversary date. So every June, just to keep it special. So we're not doing this every single season, but yeah. So congratulations again on all the success. You're a first round ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, your resume speaks for itself. I'm glad everyone stuck to stats and not trying to play favorites or whatever. Obviously, most popular driver award is what it is, but when it comes to this stuff, I'm glad that people went with stats and what you've done for the sport within the sim racing community and stuff with us and stuff. So congratulations on that, Charles, and best of luck tonight for sure. You know me, I don't like Yodas to win, but when I like to see a founding member finally capitalize on a W and get that crown too. So I'll be cheering for you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We'll see.
Okay. All right, that was Charles, and I can move him down unless you've got him. Let's see. I'll move him down. All right, that was Charles, driver number 11 car tonight for Joe Gibbs Racing. So keep a lookout for him to win that season 9 championship. Let's see who else we got here that we can bring up to perhaps collect an award or just get an interview. Let's see here. We got Angel we can bring up. Mr. Angel Hernandez, you have a copy?
Yep.
All right, Angel. So, welcome to the Championship 4 again. You're definitely not a new face in this bracket. So, being a veteran, 2-time champion already in this situation, what's your thought process? What are you gonna do for strategy? Without giving too much away, obviously. And yeah, what's all in your head? Are you gonna just go for it? Are you going to be a little bit more concerned about helping maybe Charles, or what's your thoughts here?
Helping? Who the hell helps a teammate win a championship?
Yep.
What?
Well, I'm asking a question. Let Angel answer it.
What? I do gotta say this. Joey has some stats or trends kind of helping him out. Angel has a huge trend helping him out. All two. Both of his championships were won in odd seasons, 5 and 7. So that trend keeps up.
So he's the opposite of Joey Logano, but trending in the same kind of way.
True, but he doesn't need luck to get into the championship 4.
Oh, is that right? I don't know. He came in pretty. Yeah, that's true. He did come in clutch. He came, I don't know. He got lucky a little bit throughout that playoff situation.
A little bit. Hold on. Let's back this up. He backed into a lucky win at National Fairgrounds to get him into the playoffs, right? He then lucked his way into the round of 8 by some BS DQ, because I feel drivers should not be penalized for teams' mistakes. And then he won a BS fuel race to make the championship 4. So there's 3 incidents of luck that got him into the championship 4. I will say he had raw speed at Phoenix.
With the Angel, no, with Joey. As much as I would love to have Joey sliced bread in the booth right now, we got Angel, who's kind of our sliced bread, if you will. So maybe we'll slice that, go waffles, maybe for Angel instead. But anyway. Well, what's your strategy tonight? Let's go back to the original question before Isaac started jumping in.
I mean, just I don't know. Go for it. Just make sure I'm there at the end. I'm not doing some dumb stuff at the beginning, or getting caught up in someone else's dumb stuff at the beginning.
Yeah, you're gonna try to conserve, and we have one fast repair tonight, sadly. And, you know, that was also part of why I really didn't want to come here for the Championship 4 race, because normally we end it somewhere like a National Super Speedway or an auto club where, you know, it's not majority luck that's involved. But, you know, it just being that we have a holiday weekend coming up, it was a good time to kind of just punctuate the season here and end it, take the break and go back. But, Angel, you know, best of luck to you out there. I know you didn't have a lot of time to talk with us, but I'm sure if you're not going for it, you'll probably at least help Charles, right?
If I'm helping Charles, then I'm in it, no?
I'm just saying, no, like if you somehow you get a lap down and you're not in it anymore, are you going to try to draft help him at least?
If I'm lapped down, then yeah, I'm helping him out.
Yeah.
Just don't run out of fuel and cause him to go below the red line.
Yep.
Well, there is that too.
Real quick before we get out of your intro, I do gotta ask something. When you come into these championship races, whether it be here or another league, do you kind of maybe change your race strategy up a little bit, knowing you just have to beat the other 3 drivers, or do you still keep that same race mentality you have throughout the whole season, just go fast and try to lead every lap?
And for sure, I try and base it around other people. I don't want to be wrecking myself or wearing my stuff out trying to keep up with some guys that are quicker than me that aren't in Championship 4. So this is just mainly based it around those other 3 that I'm keep competing against.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight.
Yeah, good luck, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you later.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
All right. Well, we got a minute left. I'll let you go over the rest of the Hall of Fame people. I think that was the only announcement we really had. And then during qualifying, we'll go over subs and all that fun stuff. So I'll let you get the Hall of Fame out of the way, and then we'll get qualifying out of the way.
No. All right. So Let me pull. I got to get up there, by the way. I got to get up to that broadcast channel. But yeah, so we have quite a bit to announce tonight before qualifying starts. That being that we have again, the 2025 Hall of Fame inductees. We did interview one earlier. We should have actually mentioned that to Angel, by the way. Angel Hernandez and Charles Roberson both are active champions that are being inducted into this season or this year's ISNF Hall of Fame. Also, the inactive champions ballot goes to Jalen Battle and Francisco Villarreal. FJ is most commonly known as his nickname in this league. Myself somehow got voted in, inducted into the Hall of Fame for the Founders Ballot. I guess because I created ISNF. Guys wouldn't be here racing tonight in this league if it weren't for me, I guess. I don't know. And then the honorable mentions ballot goes to Tony Trapasso, longtime favorite, rest in peace, Tony, broadcaster for this league. Put in many hours, many laps, and many words over the course of many seasons with us here in ISNF. Got to know some of the drivers, including myself, on a personal level. Became friends with a lot of individuals in here. Broadcasted some other leagues that kind of spun from this league and went out to broadcast, like, for example, Linus Brostrom's Svenska League and things like that. But we dearly miss Tony, and we're proud to announce him into the ISNF Hall of Fame, first round ballot Hall of Famer. Well deserved. Hopefully he's smiling down from above. We also have the Founders Appreciation Week. This is the Founders Appreciation Week 200 here at Atlanta. And with that said, we have quite a few drivers in here right now, but a couple that are not racing tonight. But I want to mention Matt Forns. He has been with me since basically day one. He was the first admin in ISNF. And we are proud to still have him around. He runs part-time with us, but he used to run full-time with us in the ARCA series back in the day. Jeff Weimer. This guy, he's won the Coke 600. He's been here 5 straight years with me. He's had my back. I've had his. Just a great guy overall. Class act. Justin Barkley, we had him and her here earlier. Another founding member. He's been here since day one. Charles Roberson, we spoke with him. Brian Treadwell, another founding member. He's got a truck win and couple of top 5s here and there. Eugene Thorne, he's probably one of the best subs that you could ever ask for. When he comes up to bat, he gives it all he can. He can take a slow car and put it up in the top 5. He may not finish there, but he runs there quite a bit. So Eugene, thank you for all you do as well. Brian Chu, he's won the Most Popular Driver Award a couple times. He's got a bunch of really good highlight career wins. And he's given a lot to this league, including a lot of admin duties and things like that. So we really appreciate Brian. Jason Ricketts, I know you're not here right now because you're putting that rig together, brother, but definitely appreciate you being here in the league for 5 years. Derek Cook, you obviously have been as well, but you sub on a minimal basis, but at least you're still here with us. So we want to salute our founding members today, and we just want to say appreciate that. When I created this league, I didn't think it was going to be able to go this long, but with your support, with all you guys do to help me make it better, it's a good thing. It makes me happy to see that many drivers are still around. It makes me feel like I'm doing at least something right, even though I do a lot of wrong things by mistake. Accidents happen. I'm not perfect, but to be able to stick around with me with all those imperfections and getting wrecked out endless times, you guys are still here, and I appreciate it. Now, as far as the rest of it goes, Isaac, I don't know if you want to go over the Yeah, the rest of it, the race settings and things.
Real quick, you need to have an honorable mentions thing for it next year. Only two I can think of. My memory sucks. Is of course Melon Man. Only reason I remember that one because I created that idea. Told him it worked. And the only one I really remember is Joey Mays going 500 miles an hour at Daytona after hit. But you probably better memory than I do. You probably come up with more memorable moments. But that would be pretty cool for people to vote on next season, or next year, I guess. Memorable moments that have happened in these 5 years. So, but yeah, going on to race info. 200 miles, 130 or 130 laps. Stage breaks 40 and 80. Fast pairs you got Uno. Fuel 6%, 4 extra sets of Goodyear tires. You should see how those drivers use them tonight, as this track does seem to be wearing out tires. Green and white checkers, you got 3 of them. The red line rule is on, meaning you cannot advance your position below that red line unless you are avoiding a wreck or a checkup or something like that, or if you are forced down there. If you go down there by yourself to advance your position, you will be penalized for it, whether it be during a race or after. This race does have lights. Hopefully iRacing does have them working. Shane Posey, who is not racing tonight, hometown hero. Defending winner, AJ Green. Race is held here 9. Total number of winners 8. I should be one of them, but Angel stole it from me. If Delgado wins the championship, it'd be the second time it's happened. Marcus Hagman did it with 0 wins on the season. I believe that's season 3 or season 4. Stage breaks, or average cautions 11. Lead changes 21. Championship 4 contenders, the 22, or not 22, the 12 of Delgado, the 48 of Joey Mays, Andrew Hernandez in the 45, and the 11 of Charles Roberson. Notable subs, Matty Fornes in for Brock Hawkins in the 3, James Bull subbing for Sear, whose mom is not doing well. Prayers out to you, Steven. Hospice is never fun, because you know it's towards the end of their life. Siraj Maan in for Justin L. Johnson. Rookie debut for Casey Jones in for Michael Hoffman-Dasons in the 7. Debut for Mark Frimpong in for Chris Bishop in the 20. Davey Hendricks in for Grosso in the 23. Another rookie debut, Dylan Basin in for Larry Fairman in the 34. Eugene Soren subbing in for Chris Van Mastert in the 38. Cody McSparkles subbing in for Damien Mulvey in the 51. And Talon Smith is subbing for TBB in the 71. Top 5 favorites to win, of course, all 4 championship drivers. Davey Hendricks and Dark Horse is Miss Rhea. So 130 laps are going to be going on here tonight. Keep an eye on those 4 championship 4 drivers. It does not matter about stage points. It don't matter about lap sled. Only thing that matters is you were the first car of the 4 across that start finish line and win the race. And you all could be 10 laps down. But as long as you beat the other 3, you'll be crowned the season 9 champion. So while these guys grid up, let's go over our official starting lineup here tonight. Christian Delgado starting off on that pole position for his first championship 4 appearance. Outside of him, maybe Mike Samo in that first row. Going to row 2, you have Tony Frey and Dylan Basin. Row 3, Joey Mays and Nick Miller. Matty Fornes and Chris Otto in row 4. Row 5, James Bold and Fabricio Lamana. Jimmy Johnson, old Double J, and Justin Barkley in row 6. Going on to row number 7, you have Eugene Thorne and Mark Frimpong. Row 8, you have Sarjan Maan and Angel Hernandez, Charles Roberson and Michael Swervy Gervy. Row 9, Eric Jurgensen and Mike Iskandar. Row 11, Joey Burgee, Danny Solo, Mark Gonzalez, and Cody McSparkles in row number 12. Going on to row 13, you have Brian Chu and Davey Hendricks, John Hopley, Brian Treadwell. In that 14th row, Shane Griffin and Aiden Gardner. Row 15, row 16, the chairman, the spinning chair, Bob Wyckoff and Ray Ferris. Right out the field, Shane Posey is here, starting in that final starting spot of 33rd. Grid time was extended. Should start rolling off here pretty soon. But Delgado starting off strong here for his first championship bid. should start rolling off here pretty soon. Yep, and we're rolling. So it should be interesting what these Championship 4 drivers do here early in this race. You got one up front. You got one not too much further back. I think he said he's row 3. He is row 3. There's Joey Mason of 48, that 5th starting spot. And then you got two of them sitting nose to tail all the way back here. Roberson and Angel. Where Angel is at. Oh, he's in front of him. Pace car rolls to 3 and 4, gets ready to dive on pit lane. Another thing to note real quick, entrance to pit lane, if we do get green flag stops, you have to enter, oh actually just in general, you have to enter off of turn 3. No speed limit on that apron. The faster you can go and maintain your car, you hit that as much fast as you want. Green flag out in the air, and away we go. A little bit of a slow launch for Doug out of the 12, but he gets it rolling, gets some good push by his teammate. And the 22 of Tony Frey, and just behind them you have the 48 of Joey Mays on the inside line. Outside line working together early is Mike Simone and the 34 of Dylan Basin. See early on the inside line starting to get some runs. Ooh, the 16 cutting it close, or else the 10. The 10 of Miller cutting it close, chopping the nose off of Fabricia. These drivers start jousting for position, trying to figure which line they want to fall into. This is a drafting style track. You got to try to find the line that has the most momentum. You see Joey Mays disconnected from that bumper of Tony Frey. Delgado leading the way here early on. It looks like Joey Burgee opted to start from the pits. Thought some mayhem would happen on that initial start, but these guys keep it green here in lap 2. So far early on, I can already tell the inside line kind of does have an advantage right now. If you do get some drivers that can work really well together, the outside line will start moving forward, but right now they're just not quite connected enough. Really, the inside line isn't connected at all either. This is a different style of Atlanta than I'm used to seeing here on iRacing, as no one is really connected at all on the inside line, but yet they are still able to gain ground on the outside line. Simone dropping quickly. Started on that outside pole. He has now dropped to 6. And that's crucial. That's something to keep in mind as this race progresses, and as we see some cautions, who might get shuffled towards the back due to the line just not going. You see the 10 of Miller jumping up to the outside line, trying to get something to work, but he couldn't get the run going, so he dived back to the inside line in front of the 47. Oh, the 87 got tight or something in turn 3. Watch up the track. Almost took out the 20 with them. We had a car on the wall a bit further back. Let's just give you an idea on what these drivers see. Let's go on board with the 5 of James Bowles. You need to get an idea on how little visibility you have at a track like this. You kind of see what's going on, but as you see, as he comes out of the corner, he cannot see the leader. So he does not know what's going on in front of him. If they enter the corner, the leader comes back into the picture, but once again, cannot see anything going on in front of him. You have to have really quick reaction here to avoid cautions, wrecks, whatever might happen. I think Simone or outside pulse that are really falling all the way back to 13th now. That outside line is just not working for him. Oh, we got one around us, the 87 into the outside wall. He's gonna slide back in front of the track into the 45 of Angel Hernandez. What happened there to the 87? Looks like he might have just got loose on his own. Oh yeah, see him battling. It's loose, and he's just trying to save it. 3 gets into him, and he slides right in front of Angel Hernandez. Charles Robertson getting involved in it as well. Oh, the one to Iskandar, he got a piece of it. Looks like he's sliding through the grass. Maybe he get tagged? No, I think he's just trying to lock him up and slid in the grass. And you see pit lane becoming a pretty busy place. And drivers often come down this time. Let's actually, I kind of want to go on board with the 8700, just get an idea of what the car is kind of doing. Let's ride along with them at the entrance of the corner. On board with the 87, yeah, he seems to be getting loose, and he's just trying to save it. Early problems here for 2 Championship 4 drivers, Angel and the 11. I will say this though, if I can find rear chase, there it is. Not seeing too much damage on Angel. Charles has a little bit of damage, but not a ton. Do they have toe damage? They're still getting damage fixed. Angel coming on pit lane. Charles rolling out as well. Looks like they got that bumper fixed. We're seeing the 11 like Hawaiian Kings roll scheme, because that would have been the brightest last scheme forever. Alright, lights on the pace car and turn off, and surprisingly enough, actually no, I don't think this is surprising. I'm almost going to guarantee we're going to see a teammate restart here. Delgado's going to jump the gun, get a good restart here, and he's going to slide in front of Tony Frey as they come across the start-finish line. Alright, pace cars leading through 3 and 4. Gonna dive down pit lane this time by. Delgado Frey on that front row as we ready to kick it back off the racing here. Championship weekend. 10 of 30 this time by. 30 left to go in stage 1. Uh-oh, hope we didn't get a black flag just now.
Green.
Looks like out in the air, back in the way we go. Delgado just did not go there. That was interesting. Has the outside line right now. Does not slide in front of his teammate. Oh, he's still clear though. I wonder if he got a black flag. No black flag. Okay, that's good. Still working that outside line. Is he not going to slide in front of his teammate? Nope, but the 10 to Miller is. He said, if you don't want to do it, I will. And here comes the 34 of Basin. Oh, we got one on the wall. That's the 35 of Gonzalez. Reminder, you do not need to win the race to win the championship. You just got to beat out the other 3. And right now, it's a huge battle going on as Joey Maines looking the inside of Delgado. So points to this race, you're going to see two different battles that we'll be talking about. The Championship 4 battle and the lead. Currently that lead is the 34 in his rookie debut, leading the race here in Atlanta. That Championship 4 battle brewing on a little bit as Joey Maines on the inside line, Doug on the outside line. We saw Simone early in the race fall towards the back of the field. It looks like Frey jumped up to try to help his teammate, asking to open the door for Joey Maines to get a run down the front stretch and put him in P1 across the 4 Championship 4 drivers. Look at the 6. 6 of Mon, not afraid to go 3 wide out of turn number 4. That is sketchy to do here at Atlanta. Oh, we got one loose. That's the 5 of Bulls. Go through the grass into pit lane. Somehow stays out of the wall. Yeah, now you see the 12 and the 22 just dropping like a rock. Cannot find a spot to slide into the inside line. Delgado has an opening to slide in front of the 38, but he doesn't take it. 38 of Eugene Thorne working that inside. Meanwhile, excuse me, back up front, it's the 34 leading the way with the 10 of Nick Miller behind on the 48 of Joey Maines running third. You got a smaller pack back here. Not too sure what happened to these guys. You got Brian Chu. It looks like the 87 of Johnson and the 47 of LaManna all the way back here. A little bit off the pace. This is still trucking strong, and James Bowles well off the pace after that spin into pit lane. Ooh, the 20. Oh, Joey Maines might have slipped up off of the corner and not allowed the 20 to get to his inside. Now it's Joey Maines dropping towards the back because he has nowhere to go to the inside. Joey Maines going to have to find a way to slide the inside line and quick as he has Eugene Thorne to his inside. Now here comes the 17 of Shane Posey, who started 33rd. He's up here in the top 10. There's the 8 of Danny Solo. I haven't talked about him at all tonight. Yeah, that outside line is just not working. So what exactly happened with Joey here in this lap? We'll see what happened. See him running a little bit higher than the leaders. Wonder if the 20 maybe went below the red to get around him. No. As we were watching that replay, Joey Maines was able to find a spot to slide into the inside in front of the 23 of Davey Hendricks. Just behind Davey is the 12. We go check in with our other 2 Championship 4 drivers, and we go back to the 1 of Iskandar. Gets tapped by the 4 Hopley. Somehow able to save Hernandez, and Robertson 3 wide with Iskandar. I mean, you heard Hernandez talk about not really working with Roberson here, but I think at this point you kind of have to try to make your way back towards the front as they get 21 to go this time by in stage number 1. I just gotta wonder what fuel's looking like for these guys. But still leading the way is that 34, Dylan Basin. Got the lead on that restart and really has not looked back since. Basin, Miller, and the 20 of Ping Pong. Ping Pong. I'm so sorry. Frimpong. I'm done. I quit. To my defense, I looked over and on my overlay I used, the F looked like a P, and I could see the I. I'm done. Alright, so let's go a little further back in the pack. So you're getting a little too wide of racing going on. You got the 54 of Swervy Gervy in the outside, the 84 of Mike Simone Working on the inside. Here comes the 24 of Treadwell. Once again, that outside line is just not working for these drivers right now. You see him getting around a lap car. That's a 5 of James Bowles going to 1 lap down. One thing we've learned, excuse me, early in this race, get to the inside as fast as you can, because it has single filed out for the most part. Ooh, as we see that close call between Posey and Frey back here. With 16 to go in stage number 1. Got some battling going on back here. It looks like the outside line is starting to get formed up a little bit. Led by the 51 of McSparkles. I'll say this, the longer these runs goes on and the more wear these tires get, the more these cars are going to struggle to handle. See the 35 of Gonzalez trying to work his way around Joey Maines. The outside line starting to gain a little bit of momentum here late in this run. Some of these drivers have yet to come down pit lane. They're still sitting. Actually, I think everyone's still sitting on the tires they started the race and only had 1 caution here early in the race. Ooh, close call, almost 2. Ooh, 51 all out of sorts. Gets a bump from the 24, Brian Treadwell. Yeah, it's starting to get dicey back here. You start seeing a lot more drivers trying to search for some speed. See the 17, he's going to jump up to the outside line. Shane Posey trying to make some ground towards the front. Going now, the number 3 going to be there at the end. Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one because this track. Ooh, actually, we go to the lead. Atena Miller has jumped out to the outside. The outside line starting to form up. Here comes the 17 of Posey and company. 3 wide rolling through turn 3 and 4. Still 3 wide. Oh, the tank is tapped. I don't know if he got tapped by the 35, but he goes around. Him and the 16 involved in that wreck. He might have got some help. Let's see. No, once again, just got loose on his own. Not this, from what I'm seeing, this is not your typical drafting track at all. Luckily for the 10 and 16, really not too much damage done to those guys. Oh, look at the pace car! Holy crap! Hold on, look at the thing. Someone cue Tokyo Drift theme music. Oh, I can't go cockpit. Watch this. Oh my God. Drifted through the corner. Got us an F1 pace car driver out there tonight. Someone just jumped the pits. Bob Wyckoff did. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, pace car driver. Yeah, he's doing a phenomenal job. All right, lights on the pace car should turn off this time.
Should it?
And they do. Yeah. How the hell are you 5 laps down?
I had connection issues, and then sound issues on top of that.
Well, at least you don't have
So-
mirror issues.
No mirror issues.
I still can't
But
get
yeah,
over
this will be my only. This will be my worst finish of the season. So. But I'll still finish top 5 in points. Because Sears not here for unfortunate reasons, and Fairman is not here. So I have no competition for that P5 and final points. So that's my best season in ISNF and the Cup Series, too, on top of matter. So I'll take it.
Yeah, well, if the 6th didn't intentionally bring out a cost, you might have had a shot to be here in a championship race tonight. But I digress.
Yes, I agree with you. And
I don't
that's-
know for sure, but it took any.
Yeah, I know.
It took any possibility of it happening out.
Absolutely, it sure did. Yeah, I mean, because I was literally, I was right on the cusp of being. I was gonna make it. I wouldn't have probably been able to do burnouts or a Kowicki
I
Polish
posted
lap,
that
but
video in another Discord, and they were like, "Why did he like that? Looks intentional, but why?" And I told them like, "Oh yeah, absolutely intentional."
Green
All
flag,
right,
green
back
flag.
out in here, back in the way we go. Dylan Payson leading the way.
yeah, he's a brand new driver here, so hopefully we can see what he can do here tonight.
He's been leading the way. It's the 35 of Gonzalez getting some good bumps from the 20 of Frimpong. I called him ping pong earlier.
That's probably not nice.
No, it's not. My second over I used, the F looked like a P, and I could see the I. So I put P and I together and Pong together. I knew the second half's name was Pong, and so
Gotcha.
Tism kicked in, and
You owe him an apology, but nonetheless, it's good to see that
I called
that front row
McCorkle.
Motorsports number 34 car up front, though.
I called McCorkle McSparkles.
I know you do. I don't know if he likes it or not, though.
I don't care.
I know you don't. All right, so I'm gonna play color comms here tonight with you, and so yeah, we have rookie debut driver out of Lakeland, Florida, leading the way, age 18, in Atlanta here on lap 33 of 130.
Ooh, Gonzalez has some front end damage. Not a lot, but if he's leading the line, that is a big parachute he has. Currently, Delgado leading the charge of 4. No, actually, Robertson has made his way back to the front. Actually, I can't say back to front, but to the front. As him and Angel have been getting the outside line to work together. They said they weren't going to work together, but certain parts in the race he kind of got to, and they're working well together on the outside line. It's starting to die out a little bit. They got momentum going as people started bailing on it. Now they got to get it going again. Thinking of 22 of Tony Frey, he jumped up to the outside. Coming to 5 laps to go here in stage number 1. Ooh, 50.
Yep, and obviously stage points do not matter here tonight for those Championship 4 drivers, so it is all about where you finish here tonight. So
Yeah, it's the Rosen and Hernandez got ballsy. Oh, something won't get skinny. Oh my gosh. It is getting racy back here.
Yeah, and earlier the two college drivers got spun out by, I think, the 35 car. So
No, the 10 got
yes,
loose.
from what I saw.
The 10 got loose. Same way the 87 did. He hit that bump in 3 and 4 and it kicked the car sideways.
Are we sure about that?
Absolutely sure about it. He got loose, and the only thing the 35 might have done is help him go around because he couldn't check up in time. Meanwhile, 3 to go on the stage. You see the 6 of Mon trying to work that outside line. Once again, has no help. Oh, you thought about sliding in front of Tony. He does.
And I'm playing race control here too, so.
Ooh, they're getting wide. Two to go.
Can Dylan hold him off and not only get his his first race under his belt, but his first stage win already in his first start? So
Well, that would be back-to-back weeks. We had a rookie win their first ever stage in the first stage of the race. Last week, the 6th Mon did it at Pocono. Debut race, he won the stage in the first stage.
The 6 of Johnson. 6 of Johnson last week.
No, Mon won stage 1 last week.
Oh,
whatever.
He
whatever.
wasn't driving the 6 car,
Thank
though.
you. Oh,
Yeah,
24 Treadwell. Whatever car he was in. Oh, don't come back on my track.
Yeah.
Oh, and the wreck is solo slideways through 3 and 4. Collect the 84 Simone. What a hit. That'll be the stage.
Yep,
What
that'll
an
be stage, and it is
absolute
Dylan Bazin.
hit by Simone. That kind of reminded me of Larson. Was it last year? Or 2 years ago? Oh my gosh, what a hit. Eugene Thorne unfortunately involved. Oh, what happened to Hopley?
I don't know.
Oh,
There's a lot of connection issues going on, so.
Oh, he went to go avoid solo. Well, pit road's gonna open up, be a very busy place. Should imagine almost everyone's coming down pit lane, get the 4 fresh Goodyear tires thrown onto the car. Oh, 11 of Robertson just spun out, coming to pit lane. Oh, so did the 17 of Posey.
He did?
What? Oh, and that's going to be a EOL penalty for the 11. At least it should be.
The 54 just got spun in, or am I seeing this in delay?
Did he spin out too coming to pit lane?
The 54 just spun out on, in the grass right now.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
A lot of.
Oh, he got sent by Burgee. Burgee trying to come into the pit lane, and I don't know why Gervey was down a lane. I can't really fault that in the 41. I'm not sure why Gervey was down there. Burgee's doing what he's supposed to do. He's staying to the right, and he had to enter his pit box. And Swervy Gervey's just there, and he spins a 54 round. I can't fault
I'm not
really
sure.
Burgee for that at all. I don't know why Gervey was down a whole lane.
Let's see. Gervey started this piece in P18, so I think that was right around his pit stall. That's a pretty good starting position for Gervey, by the way. That's not usually common. But yeah, so he would have had 18th pit stall, so I'm not sure. He must not have gotten quite there yet. So we got a new face up front, Nick Miller in the Colleague Racing number 10. So he will be the one to choose inside or outside and take us to green. The rookie out of Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. I've not updated his stats. according to what I'm seeing here. But I will get around to that for the next season. And since Isaac and SBRN are leaving us, we're saying farewell at the end of this one. Remaining friends, but it'll be the end of that. And we'll have JCTV on for next season. Full time. But with the 500, it's TBD. I've got 2 people chomping at the bit for that Daytona 500 slot. So the best deal that we can get made in time, that will be the one that we go with. But JCTV will be in here for the rest of the season. Still on YouTube. And Nick Miller is going to go ahead and lead him off to green. Isaac, pace car down on pit road.
Yeah, Nick Miller can lead him back to green here to start off stage number 2. Green flag out in the air, and back underway we go here at Atlanta. Pretty good restart at 34. He's going to drop in behind the 10. Still kind of surprised Delgado is not working with Frey here, or he's not sliding in front of him.
Fry is not in the team chat. So, the team voice chat. So that is the reason why there's no communication being had for drafting. And I tried to get him in the team Discord chat earlier, but he didn't bite. So,
Segment, I don't know who you are, not getting fired, but you keep being a keyboard warrior, buddy. You're probably sitting in your mom's basement eating the food she buys at the food stamps.
well, we got some pretty good action up front, Isaac. We got the 10 now inside the 34, battling for that top spot as they come around here to take lap 45. 34 car with some draft help from Delgado on that outside line. They're clear now. So we got 34 now up in the top spot again. Delgado to P2.
Yeah, I was actually watching Joey seeing what he was going to do there. And now Joey just stuck on that outside line. Had some help in the form of Posey, but same thing we saw last run. The outside line, it struggles to gain momentum early in the run, but once tires get some wear in them, it seems to gain some more momentum. So if you're Joey, what do you do? They say that in 16 of auto goes around. Oh, he slides up the track and gets tattooed by Eugene Thorne in the 38. Oh. Yeah.
For some reason, my SDK is not showing the record event in the bottom right where, you know, it goes red if somebody wrecks. So, anyway, on an SDK note. So, Isaac, we're in stage 2. Do you come down now, top off fuel so you can make it? What's your strategy coming to this one, you think?
I don't know what fuel mileage is like, so...
They can't quite make a single stage. They're about lap or 2 short.
Well,
Thinking with this caution, if you have the clutch, you can dump it, save fuel here. If you do not have a clutch, you have auto clutch, you cannot turn your engine off anymore to save fuel. So,
well, they started the stage on 42, so already they could probably make it on fuel. So this is caution; they for sure can make it.
So apparently my car blew up on pit road and pulled a Tommy Stanley. Because I have a meatball and now I got smoke coming out of the pits, and so there's that. Forgot to shut the engine off. Oops. My bad. And it's not letting me do so now either, so yeah. It's just, yeah. So there's that.
Only 18 seconds of optional after getting absolutely tattooed in their left rear? Oh my god.
Who?
That's insane.
Where's our dodos?
Yeah, so anyway, they're all in the voice chat now, throwing me under the bus for blowing my engine on pit road. I mean, deservingly so. I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Remember, we need the, that's what we went on that work. We need all that other material that we were going to the island for.
Alright, it's like when the pace car off. We get ready to go back green flag racing this time by.
This time we'll see what Delgado can do on this restart on the outside line with some help from his teammate Tony Fry in the 22. Checking in on your Championship 4 drivers as of right now. They are all still in the race. So, all right, we're back to green here, coming to lap 50.
Green.
Here at Atlanta.
Ooh, little bit of wheel spin on a couple of these guys. All the cars kicking a little bit sideways. Great restart by the inside line. Delgado's going to tuck in front of the 45, and the 22 will follow suit. Something to keep an eye on. Those are two Championship 4 drivers running fairly close to each other. See Macy's falling back to about 7th or 8th on the inside line. That's the 20 trying to push the issue to the inside. Hernandez almost turns him. And the 6, Amon gets shuffled to the outside with no help.
Ooh, that was a pretty close one up front. Whew. The 10 car and the 34, a close call there. Now Delgado tucks in behind the 10 for that P3 spot there. Still has help from his teammate behind him in the 22 machine. Let's see what they have anything up their sleeves here for him. So
looks like the 10 of Miller looking to go to the outside of Basin for the lead. Has no help though. And he's going to start dropping unless he can get some good side draft going. Meanwhile, Delgado working with the 34. Here comes the outside line. It's the 20 of Frimpong making his way to the bumper of the 10.
And just the way that these Toyotas are on the front end, they do not align with the other manufacturers as far as pushes go. I found that out the hard way earlier with a tap from a Yoda. So and we do have a spin. The 20 car
No, he saved it.
saving it, and they're wrecking again.
Now they're right.
Caution, yellow flag.
Now they are officially wrecking. 35 involved of Mark Gonzalez.
Looks like
The 20
24 he got
has the 20 of Frimpong has blown an engine in this matter.
Ooh. Yeah, he got tapped. Tony Frey washed up the track. It just barely got in that left rear of the 20, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, the 22 says that he got a little tight there and washed up into the 20. So he's taking a little bit of blame for that.
Close call for Joey. Oh my gosh.
So, I forgot to buy tomatoes.
Oh, he had another close call.
Yeah, and then the 35 basically came along and finished him off with a run.
It's 4 whole
I think Joey
So-
got netcode in his favor.
tomatoes, right? I said, oh, I gotta go to the stealing birds over here. That's what happened to me, bro.
So the 34 and the 12 elected to stay out, as well as the 10, 45, and 22. The ones that are pitting are. So it looks like obviously the ones with damage, Danny Solo in, Sartaj Mon.
Yeah, I don't see why the leaders would come down here.
No, they turned around.
Tire, fuel, it ain't gonna matter at this point. We'd be losing too much time.
Yeah.
Listen.
All right, lights and pace are off. Get ready to go back to green, start racing this time by. Gonna have 14, no, way off, 24 to go in this for second stage. 14.
You see my name? What the
All right, Pittsburgh rolls through 3 and 4. Get ready to kick this back off. 24 laps go in stage number 2.
Oh, now I see you.
Hope this Angel Hernandez started in the back, was involved in that wreck early in the race, made his way up to P4 here on this restart. All championship 4 drivers inside the top 12 as we get the green flag back in the air and back on the way we go. See, Tony Frey kind of laid off on that restart, allowed Delgado to get in. Laid off a little too much, that allowed Angel Hernandez to follow in right behind Delgado. Still really early in the race, but so far the championship 4 have been staying out of trouble for the most part. Yeah, we've had a few incidences here and there, some close calls for some other guys.
Yeah, we only average about 11 cautions with stages here at Atlanta. So,
Well, we're at like 5
and that's
already.
even okay. Well, and that's even with the one fast repair, because we normally do have the fast repair at this track. So, you know, but I mean the race is nearing halfway here, about 7 laps. I mean, so.
Oh my god, if I kill this thing with
Oh, true.
But Dylan Basin out there still leading the way. He's got an I rating of a 6160, so he's kind of flexing on the field at the moment here at the ATL with that number 10 of Nick Miller right behind him. 2 rookies here leading the way in front of 1 championship contender. Actually, 2 championship contenders. Yes, you have Angel Hernandez right there at the bumper of Delgado.
Yeah, and the other,
And Joey Main's just 2 cars back from them.
yeah, and the other championship contender, the 11 of Robertson, trying to get the outside line to work. It's just they are just moving around way too much.
There's so much drag on these cars coming down through here that the sparks are flying in the corners. Oh, we're in the wreck. The 4 car in the right, 6 car in the right.
Oh!
Option is out.
It's gonna on Hopley. Oh, hard hit for Hopley.
Yeah, so it looks like It's like the one car gets a push from the 6. The 1 doesn't know what to do with that momentum. Gets in the back of Hopley. Big hit for the 1 and the 4. The 41 involved the Bergie too. Bergie. He's got some front end damage now on that 41 machine for Haas. So Joey Bergie involved.
Now I have to make closing.
The one of Iskandar has left front wheel damage. It's not spinning anymore.
No, I'm full. Go for it.
Yeah, we're getting to the point of the race where some of these guys might be out of faster pairs and the races might be over.
Because I didn't know what it was, and I was very curious of what it was. Oh my god, you scared me.
So do you think that one was preventable?
Some high make close.
I don't know. It's hopping Nixon dart around each other. It's bound to happen.
Well, it was a push by it was a push by a driver from the 6 into the 1, and you didn't know what to do with that energy, and got in the back of the 4, and it just was lights out from there. Fortunately, Joey Bergie involved in that and all that jazz. So
Whoops.
Oh, we do have one. It's like... I don't need to get my stuff.
All right. Hopefully we can keep the rest of the stage ring. Go back green flag race with 17 to go here in stage number 2.
What rocks? Look at this little...
All right. Pacer off to the pit lane. Basically leads back to green.
Green
Green flag
green
back out in the air. Back into where we go.
Heading back towards that way, and I said, never mind, that's not that bad.
So you're ready, driver. Start trying to figure out which line they want to go in. Angel Hernandez sliding in behind the 12 of Delgado back here for 2nd and 3rd. Lieutenant Miller getting strung out on the outside line. Nowhere for him to go. Hernandez actually can jump up to the outside line, try to get something to work. No help though. Andrew Hernandez also the only multi-time champion here at Isnf, looking to add on to that and make it 3 times. See him working on outside, trying to get around Mike Simone to 10 to Miller trying to help him out. Just nothing paying off right now. 15 to go here in stage number 2.
Not saying you
11 to Robertson. He's going to drop to the inside line. Close call there for Angel. 17 opposing was washed up and hit him.
no. There was nothing at our campsite besides something that I wanted to
Basin leading the way, and you see Delgado not really in a big rush. I think he's learned that don't jump up to the outside. You just start falling back. He knows he's leading the 3 other drivers for the championship. Granted, Joey Mays is just 2 cars behind him, but put no pressure on him right now. It's halfway through the race. The Basin's still leading the way. How about Mike Simone? Went up and absolutely KO'd the wall. And he's made his way back up into P5. Oh, I thought I heard a wreck going on.
You there?
Yeah. Ouch. See Lieutenant Miller jumping up to the outside. One thing I like doing on these drafting style tracks is trying to start working with runs, trying to figure out what a run's going to do, who's willing to work with you, who's not. See, early in this race, the 10s is trying to find some friends. The 17 and Posey jumping up in front of him. The 51 and McCoracle. I don't know if he got loose or what, but he dropped below the red line for a slight bit and came back up on track. And he gained a spot, so no penalty there. 10 to go. Here's stage 2. And outside line starting to gain momentum. About the same point in the run we saw it happen last stage. About 10, 15 to go, and start seeing the outside line start making some moves, and here it is yet again. Shane Posey leading the way with a 10 of Miller right behind him.
Can you hear me?
Traffic. Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, this 17 opposing gets spun around. Yellow's gonna fly yet again. Oh, into the wall.
Oh, we have
he
a big
goes.
wreck. Big wreck. 17 in the wall, 54, 99, 9, 4.
Oh, I had to cancel therapy.
Oh, Tony Frey once again. Tony. Oh.
All of a sudden, it's like not communicating correctly, so I have to call TRICARE. Except TRICARE is only open Monday through Friday.
Big wreck. Now it should be interesting to see what the Championship 4 do. Do you pit here and get tires now, or do you stay out? If I'm a Championship 4 driver, I say pit here. Get that track position to start the final stage.
Yeah, and she said if I'm suicidal or anything, I have to go to the ER and admit myself. And I'm like, you don't know me, bitch.
I don't know if pit lane was open that time or if there's pacing right now, but if it was open that time, I'm kind of surprised I didn't see Joey Delgado come down pit lane. I do believe... No, Hernandez didn't either. Robertson, the only Championship 4 driver coming in that time. See him getting 4 tires put on here. But he's looking to jump the stage. Jump the field at the start of this final stage. Smart move there for Robertson. That's exactly what I would have done.
And you do have me back now, by the way. Yeah, that's just ongoing sound issues and everything else, all kinds of gremlins today. So sorry about that.
One in front of me. I'm gonna fly away now.
So yeah, we're going to have pretty much what, a 5-lap shootout here coming to the stage.
Yeah, so I'm kind of surprised there wasn't more Championship 4 drivers to come down pit lane and get some fresh tires and fill up the car and gained a ton of track position, but
Especially with, I mean, especially with no stage points, but Delgado getting in his head with 5 to go to preserve his fast repair and stay in clean air and stay up front where the squirrels are not. Probably a smart move at this point.
yeah,
Because
but
there's a drive this
he's,
way. I know.
he's gonna be behind all those guys who just came down pit lane to start the final stage.
I agree with that, but right now I think it's a little bit more dangerous. Because there are guys in the field that are going to go try to flex for that stage dub because they're going to get credit for it and points if they're not in the top 4. So
I don't know about you, but if I ain't racing for points, I don't give 2 craps about a stage win. I could care less.
there's some people that do though, just for bragging rights, or guys like
I know, damn. You're right.
or like Chris Van Maastricht cares for some sort of stat book or something he's got that I'm unaware of, or
Like,
there's.
if I'm in the
I don't know.
Championship 4, I am doing whatever I can to give me the best track position to start that final stage. And the best track position to start the final stage is pit that time. And really, if you're Robertson, since he's the only one pitted, you can just take it easy here. There's no need to push the issue. You know you're going to be the first guy out of the Championship 4 when the final stage starts.
Yeah, and there's no way that you can make it on fuel for the final stage anyway. You're going to have to pit.
Exactly.
So, I don't know, man. Different strategy, though. I do like it. It's, got a little bit of good feel to it. So, they're about to take green here on lap 75. 5-lap shootout green flag. Stage break here.
Yeah, if we
See
get
what we can make of it.
if we get a quick yellow, that's really huge for Charles. A yellow here would end the stage.
What are these things? Raptors?
Yeah, it would.
I'm gonna die.
Mark Gonzalez leading that inside or outside line with the 16 auto. Oh, Bulls. Oh, he's in the back of
16 auto, by
16.
the way. As soon as you said auto,
Oh,
podcaster cursed him.
huge hit for the 41. Yeah, James Bulls. I don't know what the hell he was doing. Where are you going, James? There really isn't a gap there. What if?
I'm trying to make it to you. I just don't got enough.
That 16 auto goes around. Joey Burgee involved. Hard hit to that left front, to the outside wall right here. The 16 auto tagged by the 11 of Roberson.
Was that what happened?
Yeah, Roberson got involved, but he's not showing. I don't see no damage on his car.
Trying to see. Yeah, the.
So Roberson gonna stay out here. I don't fault him for it.
The 19 of Shane Griffin was also involved in that as well.
Probably 'cause he hasn't found you yet.
Treadwell just missed it, man. Treadwell
Gosh.
just missed it.
I don't know if these drivers realize that is staged, because
I put it in the chat. It is. I put it in there.
Delgado and the 34 and 22 all stayed out there.
Well, I put that it is stage, so. Brian Treadwell, you have a copy?
Yeah, I getcha.
So you just missed that one by a hair, that wreck there. So
I
you
got a
got
little piece of
lucky.
it.
Yeah, did you? Because it didn't look
Yeah,
like it. Okay.
yeah, on the back end. I fought on the back end, got a little piece of it. Not bad.
Yeah. Well, I just brought you in here to say
Yep.
thank you for 5 straight years of loyalty for ISNF, one of the founding members, and it's been great to have you over the years, and appreciate you subbing as much as you have been here lately, and
Yeah,
just want to say appreciate you being here.
yeah, and I'll do the same thing next year. I'm busy doing the summer, but I'll do the same thing next year. Or
Yep,
I don't have my app.
exactly.
next
Yeah, I
season.
appreciate you doing that. Yeah, you're like super sub these days, so.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Brian, I'll let you go, buddy. But thanks for 5 good years, and hopefully luck will be on your side here. You're going to need it for a race like this, so maybe we'll get you into the top 10 at least, huh?
Yeah, I've been close. I've got the top 10 in stage 1. Just quite didn't do it in
Oh, you
stage
got
2
some
here.
state. Oh, very nice. Okay, so you
Yeah.
got that 24 car dialed in then. All right.
Yeah, definitely better than what I had
Yeah.
been.
Copy that. All right, Treadwell. We'll talk to you again soon. All right, buddy.
Yep.
All right.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Well, that's
All right.
fine. You can go back, but I'm leaving anyways.
All right, lights are off on that Ford Mustang pace car. Same 2 suspects up front, the 34 and the 12. And I kind of go, I'm kind of in agreement with you. That's a little bizarre for those top 3 cars not to pit there.
Top 4. Unless Bulls
Was
pit
it the
or not.
top 4?
Unless Bulls
No,
pit or
there's
not.
only 3 cars that didn't pit. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
only
Bulls-
3.
Okay, Bulls pitted in 17 laps ago. Okay. Well, the under 2 cautions ago, but he did recently pit.
He's still.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for some odd reason, this does stay green for a bit. It could really screw Delgado over.
Green, green, green.
Back out in the air. Back under we go. Yeah, Delgado's not going to get started at all. Good restart at all.
Buddy's going to have some drafting help with that Ford number 6 coming up on his back bumper. But no, the 6 takes the inside line and leaves Delgado hung out there. 51 jumps up high in front of Delgado. .22 of Fry trying to make something happen up front here. James Bowles to the inside in the seat for Steven Sear tonight. Thoughts and prayers are with Steven Sear and his family this
Joey
weekend.
Mays cut it close there.
Yep, Joey Maines is on a tear here. 51 of Cody McCorkle now in the mix. It's weird to see that underfunded up there battling for P1. Awfully close.
On the 3 wide back here. It's a 20. 20 of Frimpong 3 wide. Trying to get down in front of Simone. He does. Man, Delgado's stuck up in the outside line. He's going to have to pit. So he has been out there for 40 laps.
No, no.
Him for 34 bases. Both those guys been out there a long time. If this thing's green for a while, and they have to pit under green, I think you might lose 2 laps here with how fast they go here.
I know. Delgado is shuffled to that outside line, so he can't even get down the pit right now if he wants to. He's going to be having to think about how to get down there to pit. And it's very tricky under green here at Atlanta. It's tricky here under yellow at Atlanta to pit.
Yeah,
So,
we've seen
I mean-
some guys spin already.
yeah, I've already had a couple holding penalties for incorrect, unsafe pit entry or what, because I don't know. Apparently I don't know what I'm doing. So
You can't
something
get your
changed
tires above that white line when you're entering pit lane.
on the right side as you're going in.
Yep. You gotta
Interesting.
stay between the white lines. If you get out of that area, it's a hold.
Okay. All right, we have 46 laps to go in this piece. We have Dylan
Yeah.
Basin is, I mean, he's so far, I mean, I'm a little surprised that we haven't seen more lead changes tonight at Atlanta. I mean, we averaged 21 lead changes.
Oh, the 11
Second up in
Robertson!
Robertson up in the wall.
He saves it. He gets damaged, though.
Yeah, and then we stay green here at Atlanta.
Oh, that's bad news for Robertson. How bad is that right front?
Yeah, with no caution, he's going to have to figure out a way.
I'm not seeing it wobble at all, surprisingly enough. So I don't think he's meatballed. He is a huge break there, but bad break is now he's in threat to possibly lose the draft.
Here.
Bason's still leading the way.
Now Gervy coming up behind Roberson to help him limp along here till he can get a caution, get some of that damage fixed. So apparently he's going to try and battle it out and not pit for damage repair under green, which is pretty smart if you're trying to go for that cup. He's got now some teammate help there in the back, though. So that's good of Gervy to
Yeah, but they
push
need a
him
swap.
along.
They need a swap. Robertson has damage. Gervy needs a lead here.
Well, yeah, I didn't really think of that. You're right.
I'm
Now the
curious.
6 of Sartaj Mon is actually up to P2 now, by the way.
Yeah,
Nick
he-
Miller.
Oh,
the spin in the back.
So
Chris
Otto.
Otto. Does that bring out a
Still
caution?
green. Still green. Still green. What happened to Otto?
I don't know. He gets it collected. He is facing back the right direction. We stay green here in Atlanta.
Bob's blinking and it got into him.
Yeah, Bob's had same connection issues as I have. Fabricio is also in that same boat. So,
I was wondering why I was so
And you
22 car of Tony Fry announced that he is pitting this lap.
and you know the 12 of Delgado was praying that was a caution.
Yep.
Let's see how many laps Tony goes down here. You see, he isn't even in pit lane yet. And the leaders are already coming out of the trial or quarter. What the hell it's called here? See him just now enter pit lane. He's going to go at least 1, if not 2 laps down. If it's a 2-lap difference, that is huge. Because even if a caution does come out, you're not going to get back on the lead lap.
That's true. And Dylan Basin, I mean, he's leading up front. The last time he pitted was on lap 40 as well. How is he even still out there running?
He's probably going to have to pit this time by or next time.
Yep, Dylan is actually announcing now he's going to have to pit this time by.
So that means Delgado has to pit as well.
That means Delgado's going to have to as well. Yeah, and Delgado is on that inside line, so he's going to be able to get down there.
So Tony Frey just
Yep.
now coming out of pit lane. Mark Gonzalez takes the lead. So you only go a lap down. You might go 2 because you're not going to have no draft help. Oh, Delgado has issues coming to pit lane. I don't know if it's a black flag. It's not. He got lucky.
He said he almost died, Delgado. So it was a good save on his part. So Mark Gonzalez now up to the lead in that Riley Herbst machine.
As far as championship 4 drivers go, it's going to be Joey Mays leading the way with Angel Hernandez just 2 cars behind him on the inside line. And all those drivers who just came down pit lane, they need a yellow right about now. Because right now, everyone would come down pit lane because you're in the fuel window to make it to the end. So I would not imagine anyone staying out here. But they need...
Yeah, and James Bowles is going to be the next driver on that list of drivers that's going to need to stop here within the next 10, 12 laps. He last pitted on lap 60.
Oh,
we
let's
have a
talk
spin.
about caution. There's the yellow.
77 to 45 of Angel Hernandez involved.
Oh, let's check up. Oh. So that actually was started from 2 rows back. Treadwell gave the 17 of Posey a bump into the 77. Oh, huge hit. Absolutely huge hit for the 77 of Jurgensen. And Andrew Hernandez was involved, but he just got... I don't think he got a lot of... He might have some right front toe damage.
Might just have like a few seconds. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be too much.
Oh, what a... Oh, my God. How did that not snap to the right? Holy cow. Oh, what a save. Oh, he almost got hit by Forns, too. I'm not seeing actually any damage on that 45. So that's the caution Tony and them needed. Now, granted, they're still going to be a lap down. Actually, Mark Gonzalez stayed out. So, who's the lucky dog? Is it Tony?
Somebody just got screwed over the Lucky Dog somewhere because Delgado apologized about something. And
Who's the lucky dog? Was it the 34? I think it was. It was the 34 of Dylan Basin.
yeah, the one that had the pin under green.
Is your health or your hunger good?
Whoops.
Oh. I'm eating these. I have none. Thatch. I'll go in the thatch room.
In-car Angel? Yeah, let's do that.
I like.
Let's go in-car Angel.
I'll just. Hey,
Angel, so you got Isaac and Rhea in the booth. So did you take on any damage in that last incident?
No, I didn't show anything for optionals.
That's good then. All right, that was a good save. You got lucky on that one.
Forns pulled
Yeah.
off a pretty good one right in front of me. That was...
Yeah.
Hold on, I think
All right, good to know, man. Good luck. Keep it green. We'll see you here in a little bit.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Find his check. There we go.
yeah.
I do gotta see the in-car Forns, too. Oh, no, in-car Forns. Oh my god! He just
What?
drifted the whole damn apron to 3 and 4.
Who did?
Matt Forns. Holy crap! Oh, I'm about to go back and replay Grayson. All right, you're gonna take the green. Joey Mays actually must have got caught speeding. He is well back here. That's put Andrew Hernandez in the lead as far as Championship 4 drivers go.
Green.
What's the 11 of Roberson at? He's a little bit further ahead.
So Mark Gonzalez up in that top spot. Now Justin Barkley, his teammate right behind him. Well, no, a manufacturer support rather.
Yeah, look at all those Toyotas that were on the outside line there for a bit. 4 of them.
Yep.
5 of them. Simone's up there too. 6 if you count.
Yeah, they don't feel it.
So many Toyotas up here right now.
Now I've got the real race on too, but I will remain silent.
The current leader is the 43 of Barkley, 35 of Gonzalez, who is inside. And we come to lap 100 next time by. These laps
So,
taking down that championship battle's really going to start heating up. And you see Hernandez and Robertson pretty close to each other right now. Robertson on the outside. Hernandez on the outside as well.
there's been some talk that we're going to do a mid-season in-season tournament or whatever next season. So, how is it that they formulate the seeds? Is it based on?
It's the way they did it. Stupid. The way they did it is they took the top 32 in points, and then 5 races ago when Amazon Prime started their coverage. So for all the Amazon Prime races, the top 32 drivers were selected, and then they took the best finish out of the 5 races. That's so stupid. The way they should have done is took the top 32 in points and seed them that way. But if you can't do 32, you probably just do 16. You would have to have 4, 8, 16, or 32 so the brackets come out right. If you do something like 24, eventually you have 3 drivers. So
I agree. Yeah.
This race really is heating up. And there is like no room for air for a lot of these guys. Dylan Basin trying to make his way back to the front. He's going to put it 3 wide as Treadwell in the middle. Oh, this game gets sketchy. Oh, Basin all over that bumper of Robertson rolling through 1 and 2. Baffle lead still on as Barkley leading the late. Andrew Hernandez P2. Some other championship driver to check on. You got Delgado still a lap down. Robertson is 4 cars behind Hernandez.
Robertson at the top lead in the 19. Shane Griffin is well involved.
On the 8 of Danny Solo. Oh, that was Delgado involved too. He was a lucky dog, I think. Oh, slow enough for him to go.
He was involved?
Delgado, yep, he started it. Well, I can't say he started it, but it was the start. They were 3 wide around him.
Yeah, Delgado definitely took on a little bit of that. Oh, there was another car involved in that too. Was that? Oh no, that was Shane Griffin spinning up high. Okay. Yeah, the Solo, yeah. Solo's got a lot of damage.
Yeah, he took a hard hit. I'll tell you what, it is so weird seeing the 11 in King's Hawaiian. So weird. Oh, gosh. And what makes it even more weird and confusing...
The 6 car is also
it's the same... It's the same damn shade of orange. Like...
I agree. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. All right, let's move Delgado up in here. Find out what kind of damage Delgado took on there. What's the situation, man?
I think we're fine. I got it all fixed, so I'm gonna be out here. See if we can get back on the lead lap. So
I gotta ask you, what were you thinking staying out at the end of stage 2? Like me.
Oh, because so everybody when the caution came out, the pace car just wasn't catching up in time, and either we stopped and caused a big wreck, or we just stayed out. So we all decided to not cause the big one, trying to check up for the pace car, and the pace car didn't get to us in time, so we were kind of forced to stay out. Like I asked for there to be like a delay so we could pit because we never got the opportunity to. Like we went down the pace speed as soon as we could, and
Yeah, iRacing needs to extend the cautions here at Atlanta because of that. They need to extend the time pit lane open by 1 lap because that's been an issue ever since they did this whole turn 3 BS.
yeah, because that's the only reason I'm a lap down is because I had to pit under green because the top 3 didn't get a chance to pit. The only reason the 10 got a pit is he stopped on track, like to get behind the pace car, and I don't even think that should be allowed to just stop on track to gain an advantage. So, but that's just my take on it.
Yeah.
Obviously he's not running for a championship. I am, but we'll see if we can get back on the lead lap, and we'll see what we can do here. I mean, we still got 25 to go, so anything can happen.
Yeah. Well, I'm cheering for you, man. Put that Ford victory lane somehow. We gotta get there. But
Yeah, we'll try.
All right, man. I know you are. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
He needs to drive the 8 or the 6 next season with his luck. He has bad luck.
Well, I really hate to lose him as a teammate, though. He's a
Put him in
darn
the
good
6.
driver.
He'll be an alliance mate or a manufacturer mate. All right, Green flag back out in the air. Oh, they're going 3 wide, and that's not gonna work out.
Yellow flag.
The 3 car.
Oh, Joey.
23. Oh.
Did you throw that?
No, I did not.
Wow, that was a quick yellow by iRacing then.
I did not.
That was bonehead. Like,
So, was Joey involved?
No, he made it through.
Okay, so no championship drivers involved in that.
No.
Is Delgado gonna get his lap back here?
No, 77's the lucky dog.
Dang. Okay.
Oh, Forens jumped to the pits. I don't think he had that much damage. He didn't. He's just done.
Mr. Chu.
Yes.
Hi. I just wanted to wish you a happy Founders Week. I appreciate you being part of the league for the last 5 years and all you've done for the league, and putting up with me for all that time and all the shenanigans that's been going on. I see you're involved in more tonight, so yeah.
Well, I think I deserve a gold medal for putting up with you for 5 years.
Well.
But,
I know, right?
Yeah, I mean, we got some shenanigans going on. I don't know what the heck the 10 was just doing there, but I'm trying to help Angel here win the championship. So we'll see what happens. It's been fun being a part of your league for all these years, and hopefully many more.
Well, I appreciate that very much, and I appreciate your friendship, despite our differences. But
yeah, we do have a lot of differences, but we find a way to put them aside and still have a beer.
Those Busch Light models, we have something in common there.
I think that's the top of our list on agreeing on. So.
Yeah, I agree, man. Well, you're sitting in P2, so that's not a half bad spot for this restart. Do you think you got anything for him tonight?
I would love to win. I'm just trying to see if we can help Angel here, clinch the championship. So maybe if me and him can work together, we'll see what happens. There's still 20 laps to go.
Yeah.
I think Charles is back there somewhere. If he gets up here, we'll try to help him. I know you're biased with your boy. I think he's still a lap down. So yeah, I'm just either going to try to win or help Angel here win the championship.
Gotcha. All right, man. May the best man win, and We'll see
Yeah.
what happens, and we'll go from there.
All right.
All
Thanks,
right,
Rhea.
man. Yeah, we'll see
Yep.
ya. All right, let's bring him back down. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna have about what 20 laps to go somewhere.
We'll
and
have
about-
20 exactly to go when we get to
Okay.
20.
Gotcha. All right. So, which means we're gonna be able to get this piece pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered here before the real life race is too far gone. So that's good.
I bet this is just XP. Mine is.
Those drivers up front are looking pretty talented here in the real life race.
Probably cheating somehow.
Although that driver in P10 is a little sus, but
In a real race, those drivers are probably cheating somehow.
all right, lights are off on that iRacing Ford Mustang pace car. It's going to drop down on the pit road this time by. We'll have 20 to go here at Atlanta for the Season 9 season finale. Championship 4, who will it be in Victory Lane, and who will be coming home with the cup? Let's find out. Angel Hernandez leads him to green here with, we got the 34 of Dylan Basin instead of Brian Chu hooking on behind him.
The yellow flag is out.
And a caution.
Hello. Where did this start at? What is...
I think Delgado got involved.
I don't know if he did, but...
He did. He did. So it popped off in front of him, and Treadwell, even though he had his brakes, kind of said he was still free rolling down. I think he ended up getting a 4X out of that deal and missed out on his lucky dog. If it weren't for bad luck, Delgado would have no luck at all. But what in the world caused that? I know I see Solo was involved. The 20, 24.99.
The 20 trying to be a hero with 20 to go from like 15th.
The one that I like. It's already at almost
5K rating, and you pull that move.
Okay, it's just because he doesn't know Treadwell. He doesn't know, and it was a bad move on top of Matt. 23 got slammed, hit in the wall too. I didn't see that till just now. But yeah, he doesn't know that he cannot race Treadwell like that. There's certain people in this league that you have to know the driver, and until that happens, you can't gel. And yeah, so that was a bad move on the 20, no matter what. But
Oh.
mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's not turned into a caution fest.
I hope not.
I love that movie. So we're getting a TV show now? 13 Ghosts is getting a TV show.
All right, Mr. Joey.
Hello, hello.
Hi. So wanted to check in with you, find out how your race is going here. We're checking in with all the Championship 4 drivers mid-race. I know we're already toward the tail end here, but What do you think you got for him?
I've had a couple Code Brown moments of wrecks happening right in my face, but it's interesting. It's about to get real crazy here, I think.
I stayed up all night watching.
What you do?
I
Get caught
agree.
speeding earlier?
All 13 episodes.
Yeah, I was too fast entering, so I had to drop to the back. But I'm already up to 9th, so after 2-3 restarts, so it wasn't really that bad.
Just fair warning. If you wanted to know.
Well, so far, I mean, all you're going to have to do is beat those Yoders up there. So that might be a little bit hard because you got Chu up there already committed to helping his teammates if at all possible, and so you're going to have a little bit of road blockage up there. And you think James is going to work with you here?
Yeah, he's going to if I can get in front of him, but it's going to be tough with how hard it is to move around, and then with this new package, these cars are so loose when someone's on your bumper. If you're leading a line, it's crazy.
Gotcha. All right, we're getting ready to go back to Green Man. Good luck. We'll see you later.
So yep.
Yep.
If that makes sense. That Gentry show is really fucking good too. I didn't think I was
Well, hopefully we're done with cautions and we can race this out.
Hopefully, yeah. All right, Angel is coming back to green again. Let's re-rack and restack them, and green flag here at Atlanta with 17 to go.
Oh, Robertson blinked. Oh, he's back.
But he saved her though. I don't think he
Yeah,
did.
Delgado's gonna need that bad luck to turn into good luck real quick.
Oh yeah. But we've seen weirder things happen. I mean, if we get a caution and he's not the caution or part of it, then
Yeah, well, the one thing working against Joe and everybody else right now is you got 3 Toyotas lined up really low on the inside line. 3 alliance mates. Or manufacturer mates. I don't see them break. Actually, I can't say that because Roberson's sitting third. You know Roberson's looking for a championship.
yeah, exactly. And Barkley's going to be committed to helping those guys too. They're all buddies.
But
So
the question is, who does Barkley work with?
I know.
Does he work with Charles?
Like, even
Or
I think he's going to work with Angel. I think he and Angel are more close.
Oh, there goes the 5 of balls.
5 of James. There goes Joey's help now. And Delgado should get the free pass here.
I don't think it would be a good TV series, to be honest.
That will put him back
Yeah,
in
you
it.
told me about it.
Oh, he just got turned, I think, by Posey. Yeah.
So, the English.
The base car drifted. Oh my god. That thing is slinging it through 3 and 4 every time.
All right, so everyone that was involved in the wreck is pitting, and ones that had damage from prior incidents. 12 car is going to get the free pass here. That puts him back on the lead lap. So we're going to have all 4 championship drivers in this race still yet on the lead lap when we come to about 10 to go. So if that's not exciting, I don't know what
I don't
is.
think it matters. You're going to have 4 Toyotas leading the field.
Well, yeah, but try to think positive here. I think a Ford could still do it.
This ain't real life. You can't cheat up your cars in iRacing like you can in real life.
Voice actor
Mhm.
of that one girl I like that I was telling you about. She's the voice actor in one of my other TV shows, and I recognized her voice. Because every time I looked it up, it kept showing the singer. And I'm like, no, I don't want the singer's voice. I want the English after this, and I'm like, bro, I gotta be tripping. Because when you told me they are different people, I'm like, so I wasn't tripping. Yeah. If you want that, I got the.
All right, Delgado coming down for his final pit stop.
Hopefully.
3 cars still in there getting repairs done.
I think the 3
Matty
cars out.
Florence. Yeah, he's sitting on pit road still.
Oh.
He may be spotting for somebody though. That's another driver I wish we could have talked to tonight for an interview.
But it wasn't showing the English voices. It was only showing.
All right, 11 to go. We get the green this time by.
And I'm like, bro, that's not her.
James Bowles was able to actually take a fast repair there and get back out.
No.
It feels sunned out though. I'll tell you that much. Oh, and Robertson and Angel be lined up nose to tail. This could get interesting.
With Brian Chu there as well, so I don't know which one he's gonna go with.
Would you wreck a teammate for a championship?
How about this scenario? What if Chu goes with Angel and Barkley goes with Robertson?
What did Stewart say? I would wreck my mom for a championship.
Green flag.
All right,
Green
green
flag.
flag out in the air. Final 11 laps of season 9.
I like the wrong.
How aggressive do you get if you're Charles Robertson? Still quite a bit of racing to go. Basin cutting it close further on back. As the 43 of Brian Chu gets left out all by himself on the outside line.
Oh, yeah.
Robertson gives some good pushes to Angel here. Here comes
17 with a run on the outside with no help.
No help, but he is making it work.
I'm surprised the 6 doesn't move up and help him.
Oh, Simone Lou saves it. Nope, another right.
Oh, there's a yeah.
The yellow flag is out.
Dang it.
I don't know, because lately bots have been moving like that. They up the bots again.
Oh, Joey Mason inside of Tony. Tony got tied again. They got Simone, and unfortunately, still unable to save it. Delgado got a piece of that, but this seemed like a huge piece of it. No, I'm not seeing no damage on the car.
I mean, I know we haven't bought loadout, but it's too late for people not to have bought loadout.
We're gonna go back green. It's like, I think 6 to go.
Yeah, we need to get this thing good and gone. So that's going to put... All right, so Angel's keeping the top spot. Robertson P2. Joey Maines is P9 and Delgado P16. So... And we still have 5-ish laps to go when we take the green, so... Interesting.
And at the end of the series, it was just like, do you dislike it, like it, or love it? So I loved it, and literally the next thing it recommended was K-pop. I'm like, I could see it. They're both Demon Slayers.
Mr. Barkley.
Hello.
It is.
Push come to shove, pun intended. Who are you going to go with these final... You don't remember. I teach in the classroom. I know all the bad jokes, right?
Who are you working with, Barkley? Come on.
Yeah.
So the whole restart, the last restart where Chu and I were on outside, I asked you what he wanted to do. and you see I screwed it up. So I'm back here in 7th. So I don't know. I guess it just comes down to it when it's at the end. Whoever's in front.
Your goal is just to not wreck your manufacturer mates.
Oh yeah, you saw I almost wrecked Angel earlier.
If you wreck them both, I'll PayPal you $100.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
You know what?
Okay.
I second that. So that way Delgado has a higher chance.
I'm sure they'll understand when I split the money with them.
he says, say less, I'll do it under caution.
Yeah, hold on, let me go up here real quick.
All right, man.
All right.
Wow. Yeah. See what you can do. See what kind of magic you can play in this deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get back up there.
All right, man. See
All
ya.
right.
Barkley's always a hoot.
Yeah, and Roberson, he's not going to have his teammate help this restart, but he will have Basin behind him. Bason's been doing pretty good this race. Surprised he's been able to rebound up here to 4th after having to pit and they go a lap down.
Mm-hmm. Well, he got that quick caution, and he was the first car a lap down in that scenario. So he actually got his lap back right away earlier, 34. So.
She has my marking, and I'm like, that's her fucking dad. That's her fucking dad. I wonder if he's stuck with that because that's why
Well,
he didn't want.
have we seen our last caution season 9?
The hunter's like a best friend, like.
Find out, Pittsburgh died on pit lane, 6 to go. This time by, how aggressive people get.
Well,
I think the wild card here is Posey and
Green.
Posey, Mon, and the
Yeah.
4 up here. That's a big wild card because those two drivers. Oh, they're getting out early. Oh, at least Robertson was absolutely no help.
That's my theory. Obviously,
It's gonna have Mark Gonzalez coming up behind him, but I'm not sure
Look at
how that's
Joey.
gonna play.
Joey's trying to figure something out.
there better be
He knows the laps are ticking down, 6 to go. Joey had to figure out how to get up to Angel. He's on the line to have the most drivers connected. More than likely to be able to get in front of Roberson eventually. See the 6 of Mon jump up there. Posey staying on the low line for now. 38 or 34, I should say, of Basin jumping up to the outside. Oh, this could get interesting. 5 laps to go. And you gotta think what's going through Angel's head. He doesn't need to win the race. He just has to beat the other 3. Four laps to go.
I wonder if it's somewhere in here that you
See what's going on in the real life.
Oh. Yeah, I'm red.
Oh, got a little squirrely up
Oh,
front.
the 3 wide. The 5 of Bulls into the wall. They stayed green though.
It looked like the 45 of Angel was in the wall.
No,
No,
he's
he
leading.
wasn't though. Okay. Scared me for a second.
Oh, this is getting good. Coming to 3 to go.
It's gonna get aggressive. Shane
Oh.
Posey is super aggressive in this situation too.
Gonna get super aggressive here. Mon in the 34 base, and how aggressive do they get? 45 and Hernandez, he has help in the form of his alliance mate, the 42 of Chu. Oh!
The yellow
Oh,
flag is
it's a
out.
big wreck.
Oh my gosh! Delgado and Roberson both involved.
Oh.
What the heck started that? It's right behind
6
Joey here.
is calling out somebody here.
I don't know who he's calling out, because if he's calling anybody out, it better be the 10 of Miller, because that's what started that. Spun the 11 into the 43, up into the 6.
Yeah, the 10 with a bad hit. Yep. Got into the 11. Yeah, you're right. Hit the 43. Oh my gosh! And then it was just all over from there.
Watch the hit Delgado took here.
Oh, the
Oh.
and the 6 could, yeah, Delgado. So you said Joey was involved in that?
No, Roberson and Delgado
Okay.
were.
Roberson.
Oh, and Delgado's done. If he don't have a fast repair left, that right rear is not spinning.
I don't think he's burned it. I think he's safe. Yeah, that was yeah, the 12 got yeeted.
Well,
Oh, well, the voice.
this could get interesting.
Of,
Delgado's still out there, and unfortunately, he's gonna have to go lap down because he has to pit. That right rear is damaged. He can't get the wave around and then pit. He's gonna get black flagged.
as one of my favorite people, and she plays in one of those.
Oh.
And that right rear is not turning at all.
Yeah, it's just dragging, yeah. Why can't he get a wave around and pit?
Because the pits will be close. If you
So he should have pitted right. He's going now.
Yeah, but he's a lap down. Now he's gonna be a lap down.
And he's ahead of the pace car.
As long as he's not ahead when he pits. Now, I don't know if he had a. Let's see. Let's go right rear and see if that fixes it. That right rear tire is like Delgado's head, just dragging on the ground. What could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had to put that in there.
I like.
Well, Charles Roberson manually disconnected. He put it on the hauler.
Oh no!
Charles Roberson is officially DUN done.
So it comes down to Joey and Angel. And Angel won't have help with his teammate this time.
I like the popcorn scene because it makes me think of Cornhub.
Pole sitter, championship driver, Christian Delgado.
He got it fixed, and he's right back out.
But he has the black flag now.
He does, but he's also
Oh wait, no, he don't.
Top of stadium.
How did he not get a black flag for passing a pace car?
because he.
But he's a lap down. Oh man, he's gonna need to hit the absolute lottery. He's gonna have to put all in.
Well,
He's gonna have to go to the blackjack table, put all his money he has, go all in, and hope he gets a blackjack.
So check this out. It's not a super speedway, but there's still a lot of luck involved here. I mean, a lot more luck than skill. Like maybe 5% skill at this track and 95% luck. And so anything could still happen at this point. So I'm thinking, I mean,
No.
I hope there's not another wreck because we need to stay green and get this thing done and be, have a clean finish. But I don't think it's going to happen. And so there might be some
I bet they don't even know where we're at.
interesting things happening here. We could possibly even see somebody like Cody McCorkle in victory lane for maybe the first time.
That's surprising.
All right.
Here, Corporal's fast. Pace
Green
goes
flag,
off.
green
Green flag in
flag.
the air. Green white checkered attempt number 1. See Brian Chu kind of laid off on that initial start there. Allowed Angel to slide up in front of him. Now Brian Chu, he's gonna play block. He's probably gonna play blocker here.
Gervy up into the top 10.
Joey Mays trying to duck out to the outside, trying to get something to work. Here comes the 34 base into the outside. Chu going up the block. He can't quite get the block going. Here comes Joey Mays. 2 to go. Come to 1 to go. Final lap here in season 9. Can Joey Mays get the momentum to get her on Angel? One
Yeah,
lap
whatever
to
happens
go.
here. Yeah, whoever's in the lead wins here.
The outside line has no help though. I think Angel got this. No help from the outside. Chu is not going to leave his teammate Angel hanging. Shane Posey sitting third. Angel Hernandez round 3 and 4. One final time for season 9. Angel Hernandez smooth sailing ahead. Gonna win the race and his 3rd championship here in Isnf. Posey with a podium and P2 with Brian Chu. Only Posey's 4th ever top 5.
Yeah. Third championship. Yeah, and it's every other season on those odd numbers, and he's driving an odd numbered car. Logano with an even numbered car, and I mean, there's something got to be said about this. So that is pretty interesting. And first time, third time winner or championship winner in this league. So that's incredible.
Angel Hernandez burns it down. It took him all season to get a win, and he finishes off the season back-to-back victories.
Oh, he came in total clutch. Yeah, for sure. He won when it mattered most, and then is won again here. I mean, total clutch driver. The guy can drive a car that I've seen crab walk at Bristol and still somehow stay on the lead lap. With so much damage that this guy can drive anything. So, incredible finish.
While Angel burns it down, we wait to get our interviews underway. Go over our finish results. Angel Hernandez winning the championship, winning the race. P2, his alliance mate Brian Chu, Shane Posey, round of your podium finishers with his 4th ever top 5. Joey Mansell's fall just 3 spots short, trying to collect that championship. Swervey Jeremy saw a top 5 out of him. Danny Sola, even after getting creamed into the outside wall, who finished 6th. Tony Frey, Mark Frimpong, Dylan Basin, Cody McSparkles round out your top 10. Sarge Amon, Shane Griffin, Mark Gonzalez, Aiden Gardner, Brian Treadwell, your top 15. Eric Jurgensen, 16th. Iskandar, 17th. Delgado, unfortunately, the luck was not on his side. He finished 18th. 19th will be James Bowles. 20th, Nick Miller. Mr. Justin Barkley finished 22nd. Hopley, Simone Hendricks, your top 25. Thorns, 26th. Burgess, 27th. Chris Otto, 28th. Eugene Thorne, 29th. Fabrizio Lamana, connection issue to him, finished 30th. I think Wyckoff had the same issue, so finished 31st. Rhea
Same.
Finished 32nd, and Double J Jimmy Johnson will finish 33rd.
Person in car.
All right, well, I'll let you handle interviews. I will be right back.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and bring in, see who's in here ready to go. All right, so let's go ahead and talk to second place. Second place finisher Brian Chu. Brian Chu finishing P2. So you said you were going to stick with pushing Angel to the championship dub, and you stuck to your word. How's it feel?
I was thinking the whole time of Rhea Ferris about Fords. And I had to stick with my guns and my Toyotas, But it's not just about that. It's about just teammates and camaraderie and just being in the team the whole season. I definitely wanted him or Charles to win. It was a little conflicted there when Charles had a chance. But then he got taken out. And I just told Angel, I said, hey, I got your back the whole way here. And I seen Joey kind of getting a little run on the outside and kind of stepped it up a little and gave an extra nudge to Angel. And I promised him, I said, hey, I'm not going to pass you. Just let's go take the win here. So
yeah,
proud of the team. It's, championships are hard to come by. And I mean, Angel's a damn good driver. So he's got multiple, and even Charles and some other guys. I don't have any, but
well, he's becoming the Joey Logano of the league.
Maybe you should recruit him to the 22 car.
Well, no, because this is why he's winning on the odd numbered years, because the odd numbered seasons rather. He's driving an odd numbered car. Logano wins on the even numbered years, right? With the 22 even numbered car. Gotcha. So yeah, so he's kind of the league's Joey Logano, but on the odd side of things. So
right.
But
well, you
but you are right. I will agree with you because we don't agree on much. But we will agree that Angel Hernandez can drive the wheels off of anything. I mean, he can drive the car sideways and still probably win a race. So
100%, and even with Charles, And Justin Barkley, those guys, they're fun to race around. I love those guys, and the fact that we're on the same team just makes it a blast. And if one of us could get a win or a championship, that's just a bonus. I think I'm the only one without a championship. Does that make me the Denny Hamlin?
I think
the
so.
team?
It
Yeah,
does.
Yeah,
It does.
so-
And yeah, you're going to be back on Gibbs next season. Have you decided if you want the 19 or the 20 or?
I mean, you could talk to the other guys, whatever they want. I'm a team player.
Uh-huh.
Charles, I thought always wanted the 20, but I would take the 11 if you want to put me in the 11.
Well, I
But,
think Charles wants to stay in the 11. That's why
Okay.
I would rather you go to the 11. But yeah, anyway, we'll figure all that
Well,
out behind
we'll
the scenes.
figure that out.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what the whole campaign for next season is, right?
What?
Make JGR great again.
All right, buddy. All right.
I know you love that one.
Okay. We'll see
But
you
hey,
later,
hey-
man. I don't know
Hey.
about that one. All right, man. We'll
like
see you
that one.
later.
Hey, but by the way, congrats to Angel, and
Yes.
yeah, we'll see you in a couple weeks next season.
All right, man. See you then.
All right, see you.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna bring in our. Actually, we do have our third place finisher. We'll get in here really quick. Shane, why is he not dragging?
There we
Okay, Shane Posey.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, P3 tonight. That's a really good finish for you. You got your win earlier this season, so backing it up here with a podium at Atlanta. Nice job, kind of putting the cherry on top here for the end of the season. So walk us through that last lap. How'd you end up there? Luck or skill or a little of both?
I was following you on that restart, and I was going to push him, but they just got a little better restart than I did. The fourth guy on the outside got in between us, and then he wanted to go high, so I just kind of just committed to you and was going to push him and finish wherever. I mean, I was just happy to be in top 5.
Yep. Well, I would be too. So, yeah, good job on that, man. So for next season, are you going to go part-time? You sub? You're going to try to get Trading Paints Pro, go full-time, or what are you going to do?
Sub right now. I mean, I really don't know yet, but if something changes, I'll let you know, like within the next week or so.
All right. All right, my friend. Good to have you in the league, and enjoy your time off, and hopefully we'll be seeing you at Daytona.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. All right. All right, now, without any further ado, we're going to bring in our 3-time reigning champion now, Angel Hernandez, the man who had it pretty much all wrapped up here with the last 10 to go. I mean, had a little bit of luck, of course, with Roberson getting taken out. But at the end there, I think Brian Chu helped you seal the deal.
Yeah, he on that last restart, he told me he would be pushing me the whole entire way. So I knew I had him behind me, but like I said, Roberson and Maines put in a pretty good race. I know Maines came back from I don't know where back in the pack to almost fighting for the lead, and then Charles, I mean, he had a great season. I don't know how many wins. If it was anyone that deserved it the most, it was him. So, like I said, shout out to those two and Delgado for also making it. So.
Yeah, Delgado put on a pretty good fight there toward, the first half of the race, and then it just his luck just turned sour from that point on, and I'm sure it's a race that you just as soon forget.
Go left.
But you stayed in the
Right
mix
side. Keep to the left.
all race long,
Clear.
stayed on the lead lap. Charles there did too, and Joey there toward the end, and sadly Charles got taken out. But that's just drafting style racing. But I forgot to mention earlier, before I forget again, so you are inducted into the ISNF Hall of Fame based on ballot. So active champion, and deservingly so. Now 3 Cup Series win championships. I see no reason why you wouldn't have been a first ballot Hall of Famer. So congratulations on that. Congratulations on your championship victory. You obviously will get free fees going into next year. That's what we do here. So congrats on that. I'm sure, Michael Gervey is smiling because he won't have to pay as much money.
Still on for last season.
His wallet just grinned a little. But
Yep.
but Angel, go ahead and give your shout outs. I mean, you gave credit to Charles there quite a bit too, but gonna be a little bit of a regroup in your camp next season. Not anything too drastic, but you know, a couple of drivers moving here and there. But overall, I mean, who do you want to thank this season for, you know, being able to be in that position to come in clutch and then make it into the round of 4 and then winning here when it mattered most tonight?
I think everyone in that Toyota camp had something to do with it at some point throughout the season. So, like I said, just every single one of them. Not sure how next season's gonna work out with time for me, so I'll just take this one in.
Yeah. So next season you may not be able to run full time, or
It's gonna be a bit iffy, I'm guessing, towards the end of the season, just with school and stuff. So.
oh, okay, yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with a good education. Isaac, do you got any words for him?
Nah, just a huge credit to you, Angel, getting that 3rd championship. Having help at the end definitely benefited you, and good luck next season.
All right, Angel man, go celebrate. You deserve it. Go find a way to eat some good food or do whatever you do to celebrate, man, and enjoy your time off. And we'll see you here in a couple weeks at Daytona.
All right, appreciate it.
Yep. All right, so that'll do it here in the ISNF Next Gen Cup Series Season 9. Isaac, it's been a pleasure having you call all the races this year. That was really good of you to do it. I know it was brutal at some points with all the caution fests.
Last
and
2 years.
well, yeah. But, you know, with you knowing a lot of the drivers, you know, it really did help. You didn't have much of a learning curve there as far as, you know, some of the veteran drivers and stuff. So being able to call their predictabilities and things like that was, I'm sure, an advantage to you. But it was nice having you in the booth and hearing a familiar voice behind the mic. And, you know, it's a pleasure always spending time with you here in the booth. So, you know, hope you have a good rest of your summer, and you know, hopefully we'll connect again soon.
All right, later.